Yoyos 12 here. The reason to crank the motor is to get the oil hot. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That oil looks good. I don't see any metal shavings. Looks a lot better than I did with the box stock engine. All right, fellas, so we had our first frost this morning. Motor is definitely past its first 5 hours, so it's well broken in. It's time to change the oil on it. We're gonna just run good old Mobil 110W30. This is not a performance engine, just a basic engine, so I'm not gonna use the fancy AMS oil that you've seen me use in the past. Mobil 110W30, fully synthetic. Now people have asked, people get these motors and they start running them and they realize that they cut out or bog down a little, whatever. There's an oil sensor in these little motors that will trip, when they're low on oil. You can get a false positive if the motor is tilted at a severe angle, as if when you're running these motors, or you're going through high banking turns, it'll happen the same way. The Swamp Runner manual, they tell you to overfill by a few ounces, 1, 2, maybe 3 ounces. Break your engine ends with just rot gut conventional oil, then switch over to your synthetic. And you can use whatever you want. I think it's all drained out. Let's get back on it. Okay, this motor uses 0.6 liters of oil. I have a 5-ounce cup, so by volume, 4 of these 5-ounce cup will give us 20 ounces of oil. Oil looks like syrup, man. 5, and we know we have to add a little bit more because of the way the engine runs. Gonna add just a little bit less than about 1/3 of a cup. And so once you get the oil in, everything's sealed up, leveled up, you want to crank the motor again, let it run, and get the new oil cycled through. One more thing, you got to get the boat out onto the river and run around, do some hard pulls from dead stop to full throttle, do some hard turns and banking turns as much as you can with these John boats to figure out if you have enough oil to compensate for the angle of the motor and the oil trippers giving you all those false positives and bogging down and killing the motor. That, my friend, is how you change the oil in one of these mud motors. It's real simple. Just go do it.